Mom! Mom, she can't swim. She's gonna drown. Oh, God! She's gonna drown. Oh, Kevin, please! I'm begging you after everything. I know you hate her, but you have to go in.
Are you sure she can't swim?
I'm positive. I'm positive. She's so afraid of the water. Kevin, please. Please. You have to save her. Oh. Oh.
And I mean physically, not metaphorically, and be your own best friend. With the same thought patterns, the same heart, the same humor. Now, if you could imagine that much, you might begin to understand what that bond is like.
What was it that happened that summer that split you up?
She came that day, and she found me first. And I pretended to be Ryan, and I went with her.
Kevin, your mother took you in the bathroom that day, didn't she?
Yes.
What did she do to you?
She took off my clothes. And she made me get in the tub with her. I was scared, and I didn't want to be Ryan anymore. And I told her that I wasn't. That I wasn't Ryan. Look at me, damn it, and see me. See Kevin. See me. And finally, she did.
Did you tell anyone?
Ryan, I told him I knew what Mommy did to him in the bathroom. And I knew it was scary, and I knew it wasn't right, and I knew it wasn't supposed to be that way, and I would tell Dad, and he would make her stop.
Did he?
I told him that night. And he said, go to bed now, and we'll discuss this in the morning. And the next day, he took me, and we left this house, and he said that we were never to speak of it again. And I didn't see my brother again for 30 years. Hello, Ryan.
You stay away from me. You get over there. Stay away from me.
All right. I'll stay over here.
Why are you doing this to me?
I just wanted to see you.
I don't even know you.
I realize it's been a long time. Almost 30 years.
Shut up, Kevin. You're not my brother. You get away from me! You stay away from me! You're not my brother! You never were! You never were!
I wasn't sure you'd see me. Why did you come here? I thought it was time for us to get to know each other. All of a sudden, you have an overpowering desire to know me. It isn't new. I've always wondered what happened to you. What you were, what you were doing. Well, now you know. So tell me about yourself.
my other half. I'm a psychiatrist.
You're a shrink? That is wonderful. And how convenient. Your own private case study. Well, this explains a lot.
I didn't look you up to analyze you, Rod.
Oh, the hell you didn't.
Not like you think. We're identical twins. Yes, it fascinates me.
You don't fool me, Doctor. There was some awfully funky genes swimming around in our pool, and who's to say you didn't get it?
Violence is conditioned, not genetic.
You hope. And you just had to come here to make sure you're not me. I want to help you. You want to hurt me. I love you. You hate me. Please, Ryan. Thank you, Kevin. Ryan? Kevin? End of the line. Right you are. We're not going anywhere, brother mine. I think so. Kevin!
Yes, because we couldn't do anything about it, because we had no power. But our connection was never diminished. It never will be.
The whole reason that I was so fascinated with Ryan, the reason I still think about him, I dream about him, the reason that I felt so connected, and I still feel connected to him, because I, too, am responsible for death.
I can't do this. Come here. We're gonna die. The thing was... Grace.
Rachel! Settle!
There's nothing you can do to stop it. Give me. Please. Please. No. Oh.
Rachel! Rachel! Oh, no. Not this time.
What do you think happened?
Grace's death was ruled accidental, and I know damn well that it wasn't. I thought I drove us both right into the water. It was years before I knew what really happened.
It came to me on the plane, on the way back from Puerto Rico. See, I think it was fake. You know, it had to be fake because I just sat down in my little seat and I fastened my seatbelt and I looked up and right in front of me in the little pouch, you know, the pouch where they had those bags were in, right in that pouch was this paperback book. So I took it out and I'm casually thumbing through it. And what it is about is relaxation techniques, how to access your subconscious. And they had one chapter on hypnosis and how to regress back in time. I can't believe this. You weren't supposed to actually pass out.
Stop! Stop! Are you out of your mind?
Kevin.
You're losing control and you're gonna hit!
Went outside, I got in the car, I even put the key in the ignition. I don't know, I guess somewhere, somehow, I had sense enough to know that I was too drunk to drive. I crawled into the back seat. Grace drove us right into the lake. That's how psychotic she was.
What is it? What happened? Kevin Collins, if you don't tell me right this minute what you saw, what happened? I am going to start peeling back my skin layer by layer right before your very horrified eyes. You don't know from dreams.
wasn't driving. He didn't kill her.
Oh, my God.
I tried. I tried to save her.
You couldn't.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't. But I have made some kind of peace with that. It's hard to think about it. But I think it's found its own level now. It doesn't paralyze me anymore.
Where is she? Where is Gracie?
Grace?
Your ex-fiancé and my sister.
You're Grace's sister!
Yes, I'm Grace's sister, but I had no idea who
Oh,
you were.
drop it. This started the day you came to town.
This started the day you murdered my sister.
That was a suicide, and you know it.
You're a liar!
She killed
never would have done
herself!
that.
Rachel! She killed herself, and she nearly killed me in the process!
Nearly. Wasn't nearly close enough. Give it a rest, Rachel. Like hell I will. This is my mother. This is my wedding.
Eve, it's not worth it.
I
Let's
wouldn't
go.
go too near the water if I were you. Oh, please, give it a rest.
Hey.
He got away with murder. And he's got the nerve to look down his nose at me while I defend Julie.
That's it, Rachel. Shut up.
You have no right. My sister is dead because of him, and that gives me the right.
No, Rachel, it doesn't. You are wrong.
What do
he was
you
not
know
responsible.
about
I know everything about this. I know about your sister. She was sick, and she was demented and dangerously unbalanced.
Oh, gee, it looks like it runs in the family.
You know what's a miracle here? It's incredible, and he was incredible to get through that relationship alive. And it is amazing that he's standing here willing to trust another human being enough to get the happiness he deserves.
You know, it's amazing to me the way you work all the simple-minded women around you.
Get the hell out of here, Rachel, and take your batty mother with you.
I hope you like our wedding present. Because every time you think of this day, you're gonna think of this. And you, with the unforgivable, cowardly things you did to my sister and my mother.
Somebody, please.
Rachel! Rachel!
Kevin!
Rachel!
Kevin, where is she?
I don't know. I'm looking.
Oh, please. Please don't let her die.
Can you see her?
Please, God.
Can you see her?
Oh, I don't know. I think she's out there.
Where?
I don't know. It's so hard to see. Please, Kevin, don't let her die.
Livvie, I'll get her. She's not gonna die, I swear.
Oh, Mommy. Mommy, please let him save me, please. Let him save me. Gosh.
Whoops.
I am so
Oh,
sorry.
don't be sorry. Could have been the pizza.
Have we met somewhere before?
Come on in. Charlie? I'd like you to meet Dr. Kevin Collins. This is Charlie McMillan.
Anchovy.
Anchovy.
Anchovies? What? What is that?
We've met before at the Pizza Shack and discovered we're both a part of this very exclusive club, Anchovy Lovers.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, if the universe keeps bringing you together like this, there's got to be a reason.
You don't know me. And I know you have no reason to trust me.
But I do.
So you want to try and tell me about it?
Okay. The nightmare It's always the same. I'm in the water, and I can't breathe. I know I'm gonna drown, so I try to get to the surface. But I can't. And no matter what I do, I can't. I can't swim. My arms and legs are numb. I can't feel them. No matter how hard I try, I just can't. If I can do this, if I can go into that water without being afraid, and maybe I can control my nightmares too.
I'm here. I won't let anything bad happen to you.
What are you doing here?
I came to tell you I know what a liar you are.
Charlie, are you all right?
Charlie?
Charlie McMillan, this is my patient.
This is your patient?
And I've come here to tell the truth.
No, Charlie, you don't have to do that. I told you.
I can't let her hurt you with her lies the way she's hurt me.
You?
My name isn't Charlie McMillan. It's really Livvie. Olivia Locke. And she's my mother.
Doc, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Maybe your mother's not Rachel. What if her mother is Grace? I ran a DNA test. Livvie is your daughter.
Eve,
It finally all makes sense.
what are you talking
Were you ever gonna tell me that Livvie is your daughter?
She said I'm your daughter.
The DNA test that you told Livvie about, it may have proved that she was a Collins, but that doesn't mean she's yours. You see, there's one other person who would have the same DNA as Livvie. You're not Livvie's father. Ryan is.
I do care about her. And it doesn't matter whether I'm her father or her uncle. If I walk away from her now, I'll never have the chance to go back again. So the only hope I have is to go to her and tell her the truth and just hope that she can accept it. And me.
It's over and Livvie wants nothing to do with you.
Well, she might change her mind when I tell her the truth.
Oh, and you would do that. You would tell her that her real father is a homicidal maniac.
You can't prove that Ryan's her father.
You can't prove he's not.
Maybe not. But as you so correctly pointed out, my DNA is identical to his. And either way, that means I'm more connected to Livvie than anyone else alive. And it's way past time she knew that.
You really think you're going to be able to stop me?
You'd have to kill me first. And I don't believe even you're capable of that.
Horrible story. Don't you see? It wasn't in your power, Doc. It wasn't. And you grew up to try and fix it. Don't you see? You grew up to help people. That's what you've been doing with your pain. You've been turning it into something positive.
I bet you're really a great father.
Well, not yet. But someday. I hope so.
Please, Kevin, please don't die. Please. Kevin? Oh, Doc. Hold on. You hold on.
Door was unlocked, I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
You haven't found him yet?
I've been calling everywhere. 100 times. I called everyone I know. Something is wrong.
Yes, I need some help, please. They're in the water and I can't swim. I don't know, 2 people. God, I don't know if they're alive. I don't know. Doc 86. Please, hurry. They're drowning. God. Oh, God. Mom.
I beg your pardon. What do you think you're doing?
Victor, I have to go.
No, whatever it is, it's not worth risking your recovery.
Well, then, tell me you heard from Kevin. Tell me that.
No, I haven't. But as my darling wife would say, that's got nothing to do with the price of tomatoes. What's important here is that you've got to rest.
But, Victor, Kevin is in trouble. I can feel it all the way down to my toes.
Well, Lucy, I learned a long time ago that worrying about my son accomplishes only 2 things. It costs me sleep and it makes him laugh. There was that time in Paris. Did he ever tell you about that? He could have been more than 7. I'd been away at a meeting, and I got back, and he was nowhere to be found. His housekeeper said he'd gone out to play with the other little boy. Well, I didn't know anything about another little boy. I was frantic. Finally, he strolls in. He can't understand why I'm so upset.
Where had he been?
He befriended a little boy about 8 who, it turned out, was lost. So my son sets out halfway across this ancient, twisted town where the streets literally change their names every 2 or 3 blocks, and finally makes his way to the Rue de Sommerat, tiny little street where he safely deposits his newfound friend and then retraces his steps. I still don't know how. The metro, buses. Finally, he ambles in and announces that he's hungry.
Okay, so what you're saying is that I'm just being silly to worry, right?
No, what I'm saying is that Mark is just not like anybody else, but I guess you already know that.
I know that. So that's why nothing can happen to him. I can't let anything happen to him.
It's not going to.
But Victor, I try to picture him, and all I get is this feeling of coldness and dark. If he wasn't in my life, I couldn't go on living without him. Not now, not ever, not especially since everything we've been through.
That makes 2 of us.
I can't go on without him, you know. I can't let anything happen to him. I don't want to go on. If he's not here, I can't.
Well, then he'll be fine, because the last thing in the world he would ever want to do is to disappoint you.
No.
Rachel is crazy. You know, she's a lunatic, and the person she hates most in this world is my husband.
All right, let's try to cut her off at the pass.
Do you really think that you can find her when every cop out there within 100 miles radius is looking for her?
I'd like to give it a shot, yes.
And I know that you like to be the big hero, but sometimes even you can't make this better.
I'm aware of that. But I'm here to help, and I'm not leaving until we find out where he is.
I should know where he is. And I would know where he was if I hadn't been so wrapped up in everything but Kevin. The fact is, if Kevin is okay, I have a lot of making up to do. I will live up to every vow and every promise I ever made to him. Because I am his wife. And I need him to know that.
Kevin! Oh my God! Hurry up! Hurry!
Okay, help us out. All right.
Are you dead? Is he dead?
Rachel? Rachel? Breathe!
Oh my
We're gonna have to transport her. We gotta cover her.
God, Mom, please. Please, if you can hear me, please wake up. Please. Okay. Okay, you did it.
All right, take it easy, Rachel.
Okay.
Rachel, can you hear me? Can you hear me? They're waiting at GH. All right, let's go.
She's conscious now, right? I mean, that means that she's gonna be okay, right?
Right. 1,
Right?
2, 3.
Please? Please. Oh.
Had a boating accident or something?
No, it was intentional.
When she tried to kill herself?
Yeah.
You jumped in to help her?
He did. He rescued her.
Should I be taking your vitals, too?
No, I'm good. Go,
Let's
go.
go her in.
No, I'm coming with you.
No.
No, that's not a good idea.
No. Livvie, I'll drive you there. We'll go down to the hospital together, all right? They're gonna take real good care of her.
You saved her life.
Miss near drowning? Yeah.
Rachel. Alex. I need some help over here.
She's still altered, non-responsive. BP is 124/80, pulse a little tachy at 110. Kevin said she wasn't breathing when he brought her up.
Kevin.
Yeah, we bagged her on site. She regained respirations, but she's been like this since she regained consciousness.
All right, I want a head CT, I want some chest x-rays, and find out who the psychiatrist on call is, okay? And draw blood for a complete panel.
Got it.
All right, let's go.
All right, who else was involved?
Well, Livvie, but she's doing all right.
Where is she? Where's my mother?
We're taking care of her, Livvie.
But she needs me.
And we'll let you see her as soon as we make sure she's stable, okay? You look like you could use some dry clothes.
In my office. I'll change later. We'll wait to hear what you have to say.
I'll be back.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah.
She tried to take you down with her, didn't she?
Look, she's not well. You can't blame her for that.
You just let me know if you need anything. All right?
I will.
She's gonna be all right, isn't she? I mean, it was like she didn't even know who I was.
Livvie, they're gonna do everything they can for her.
Good. Perfect. They'll just check her out, and then I can take her home. That's good.
Livvie.
Look, I don't really feel like talking right now. I'm just gonna wait outside of her room in case she asks for me, okay?
You're doing great, Rachel. Just a few more tests, okay? Call radiology. Tell them we need that CAT scan ASAP.
Right.
Hey, you look like hell, if you don't mind me saying so.
I appreciate you pointing that out.
Eve's on her way.
Thanks.
So you're okay?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, tell me what happened.
Ever since Rachel came here, she's accused me of being a murderer. That's all I could think about tonight.
And you saved her life, man. You proved her wrong.
Yeah, it's hard to believe if a woman would go that far just to prove the point.
Yeah. It's your daughter, Kevin. It's your daughter. I can't believe it.
Neither can I. And I don't have a clue how to... She's just gonna need so much.
You know, Kevin, when Robin first came to me, she was a kid. All right, I set some curfews, limited some TV time, grounded her when she got out of line, but... I mean, Livvie is a young woman. She's an adult.
You're not gonna be any help, are you?
Well, you're the expert, all right? You'll figure it out. I know you will.
Yeah, I can be her doctor. I know how to do that. But what I want to be is her father. If she'll let me.
I'm gonna have to ask her some questions.
Mac, I was with her the whole time. There's nothing she can tell you that I can't.
I still need to talk to her.
Can you just wait a few minutes? She's really not in any shape right now.
Yeah, sure.
Kevin! Kevin! Oh, God, are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm fine. I'm fine now.
Okay, you're okay.
You must have some questions there, Commissioner. Yeah, I'd like to talk to both of you about what kind of fire Dr. Locke has been playing with.
Now, maybe we can talk about that without disturbing anyone else.
This way.
I don't understand what happened to you. I was looking everywhere for you. Where were you?
I thought Mac called.
He did call. He said, come to the hospital. If that's not enough to make somebody's heart stop, I don't know what is.
So you don't know?
All I know is that you look like you've been through hell and back, and you're sopping wet. Why?
First of all, God, am I glad to see you.
Oh, yes. Oh, God. All right. What are you doing in the hospital?
We brought Rachel in. Livvie and I. Rachel tried to kill herself.
What? She jumped off the docks. I went in after her. She was recreating Grace's drowning, and she wouldn't let me save her. I guess that's her twisted idea of revenge.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Rachel tried to kill you again.
No. I'm okay. It's just close enough.
I wish she had died just like Grace did.
No.
Yes.
Don't say that. She needs to make it. For Livvie's sake. But Eve, the last thing she told me before she jumped was that Livvie is my daughter, not Ryan's.
Okay. Good. Now we know. God, you're still shaking.
I'm okay.
No, Rachel tried to drown you. And you saved her life.
I wouldn't let her turn me into a murderer. There was a moment, though.
What?
When I was underwater. And I thought if I just stopped, if I just stopped struggling, stopped fighting, then it would all be over with. But then I thought about all the love and the joy. And I thought about you. And I knew I had to fight to come back to you.
I'm here. I am right here, where I belong.
I wish you'd let me get your wheelchair.
Victor, I look like Whistler's mother in a wheelchair. I just want to find out. They said he was here, right? I just want to make sure he's not hurt. He can't be hurt.
He was down here. Lucy?
I don't want to interrupt.
Since when?
Well, you know, since, obviously they need some time alone.
Well, that's very considerate of you.
Really, is it?
Typically so. But in this particular case, aren't you forgetting something? How very happy he's going to be when he sees that you're up and about?
You really think so?
Yes, I really think so.
Okay.
Slowly.
Okay.
Dr. Foster to pharmacy. Dr. Frank Foster to pharmacy.
Oh, well, you're a sight for sore eyes. How'd you get wet?
It's a long story. I don't believe this. You're on your feet.
Yeah.
Are you sure this is all right? Is this okay?
That's what I've been asking.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna go back up to my room in a minute. I just had to see with my very own two eyes.
She had one of her feelings. She didn't say anything about you getting wet, but she knew you were in trouble.
Well, I was kind of counting on that.
It was awful, Doc. I could see you, but I couldn't get to you. You know, I wanted to come looking for you, but they wouldn't let me.
Well, as you can see, he's all safe and sound now, right?
Not a bit soggy?
Well, I wasn't all worried.
Oh, sure. No, you weren't at all.
He sort of soothed both of us by telling me the story about how you got lost in Paris when you were a little boy.
I wasn't the one who was lost. You never will tell the truth about that story, will you?
I get so mad at you when I don't know where you are.
Oh, I love you too, Victor. What?
I just can't believe you're standing here all in one piece, okay, safe and sound.
Yes, I am, so we can all stop worrying now.
Oh, where is Rachel?
Rachel, she's in trauma. Joe caught the case. I want to fill all of you in later, but I really should go check on Livvie.
Oh, right. Yeah, just let me know if you need anything, okay?
Dr. Hayes to podiatry. Dr. Michael Hayes to podiatry.
It's okay, Mom. I'm here now. You just wake up and tell them that you want us to go home. Okay? Everything is gonna be okay.
Joe, anything yet?
CAT scan was negative, but she's still altered. She's not responding to command or painful stimuli.
Did you run a blood panel?
There's no evidence of a protein disorder.
Psychotic breakdown.
Well, Gail's going to be down in a few minutes after she finishes with the patient. We'll know more then, unless you want to venture an opinion.
No, but thanks. Have you talked to Livvie about any of this?
I was going to, but she just disappeared.
Not exactly. I'll handle it.
No one's gonna hurt you anymore, not as long as I'm here. So you don't have to be scared. Okay? I'm not even mad at you anymore, not even a little bit. Mom, you have to pay attention to me because I love you so much.
I'll station a uniform outside of Rachel's door.
Good, okay.
Anything else you need, Lambert?
No. I have everything I need. How's she handling it?
She's giving everything she can, and she's getting nothing back.
Well, what can I do to make this easier for you?
Just be here.
Whatever it takes. For you. And for Livvie.
Dr. DeSanti to orthopedics. Dr. John DeSanti to orthopedics.
That's all that's important now. To make this the best and okay for all of us.
Whoever it is, whatever you need, leave it at the door.
All I brought was a message.
Joseph.
You working hard?
That's the idea.
Uh-huh. You look miserable.
That's the idea.
So you're either in training or in love. So which is it? So, what's her name?
No change?
She's completely out of it.
Well, how's Livvie?
I tried to explain it to her, but it's just not easy for her to see Rachel like this.
Well, it's only going to get worse at the trial.
There isn't going to be a trial. At least not yet.
What?
Max says the DA's office won't prosecute not while Rachel's in this condition.
Oh, great. So she gets away with it yet once again.
Leaving Livvie to pay the price.
Oh.
Monster or not, Rachel's the only mother she's ever known.
Well, on the bright side of things, you are her father. And that makes her a very lucky girl.
Thanks.
I call him like I see him.
Speaking of seeing, I did want to check in on Lucy.
Oh, yeah, she should be awake by now. Boy, when I think about how close she came.
How close to what?
Well, for a while there, it was pretty touch and go.
And no one called me?
You were searching for Livvie, and we thought...
And what?
Look...
Eve, you should have let me know.
Kevin, Lucy needed to save her strength, okay? And she was adamant about us not telling you what kind of condition she was in.
That's great. That's just great. She could have died, and she didn't want me to know about it.
Hey, where are you going?
Where do you think?
Dr. Moran to geriatrics. Dr. Neil Moran to geriatrics.
Hey, where's Kevin?
Oh, Livvie, hi. He just went to go find Lucy, but he'll be right back. Can I help you?
No. No.
How's Rachel?
The same.
Well, it's probably going to take some time, you know. She was pretty touch and
never liked each other, so you don't have to pretend now that you care about me or my mother.
That's not true.
You were trying to keep me away from your husband before you even knew I was related to Rachel.
I was worried.
You were honest, is what you were. You said what you felt, so you might as well say it now. You think Rachel deserved what she got. You don't understand why Kevin bothered to save her life. You think that he should have let her drown. I mean, that's what you're thinking, right? So you might as well just go ahead and say it. Say it!
Hey, I had been hoping
You lied to me.
Oh, you mean, on the phone?
Yes, on the phone. You told me that Eve and Ian had a cure that would save your life.
Well, yeah, but I was trying
You could have died, Lucy. What if something had gone wrong?
It didn't.
But it could have. What if you had died, Lucy, without saying goodbye to me? Or giving me a chance?
But, Doc, you were looking for...
That doesn't change how I feel about you. Lucy, after all these years, after all this time, after everything we've been through, after what we mean to each other, how could you do that? How could you do that to me?
The thing that I'm trying to work out here, Scanlon, is stress. And why is it that everyone in this town needs to waste their time trying to figure out who should be dating who?
Because in between saving lives, what's more important?
In between saving lives, you should take time and try to save more lives. That's what I'm doing, starting with my own. Solid exercise.
There are other ways to get, work up a good sweat, you know. You know what I think you need? I think you need a social life.
What's the message?
Oh, Lucy was asking for you. She wants you to stop by.
Will do.
You know, it's amazing the way you and, Eve were working together to come up with a cure for Lucy. The whole hospital's buzzing about the two of you. You made quite a team.
I take it you're not going to let me finish exercising, huh? Okay. Might as well go see Lucy now. Tell her I'm on my way, would you?
Sure, I'll tell her.
I was trying to help you.
You
How
could
you
have
be so angry
died.
at
You
me?
could have died,
I didn't
Lucy.
die. I'm right here. I didn't die.
You lied to me.
Yes, I did. But, Doc, you would have done exactly the same thing, given the same circumstances. Come on, Livvie is... She just means so much to me. I mean, she's been living with me. She confided in me. She's leaned on me. And I would have been out there... I should have been out there looking for her, too, but I couldn't. So you were looking out there for me. And I didn't want to distract you. Okay, it makes sense. Don't you see that?
Damn it, Lucy.
I know, but wait. Doc, you know me. I have 9 lives.
Well, you can't recycle them. I wish you'd stop using them up so fast.
Well, I just have one of my feelings that everything was going to work out okay.
Oh, well, great.
Could you please sit down? Please. Look, you had to help Livvie. She needed you. That was the right thing to do. That's what was important. You had to be there for her. And I knew you were there for me, physically or otherwise.
Always.
Okay. So, I hear you saved Rachel's life.
Well, Rachel's alive. But the person that she was, the person that Livvie knew, that woman is gone, and I don't know if she'll ever be back.
Wow. Well, I'm so glad at least Livvie has you.
You know, that's what Eve said. The funny thing is, hearing it the second time only makes it scarier.
Yeah, but you know, whether Livvie is actually your daughter or not,
She
you know...
is.
What?
I'm her father.
Rachel confessed to that? She came up with it?
Right before she jumped into the water. I think in a way it was her final gift to Livvie.
Well, Doc, I think you're giving Rachel a lot more credit than she deserves, but... Oh, my goodness, you have a daughter.
The thing is, I don't know the first thing about how to be a father.
Oh, sure you do. Of course you do. Look how many parents you've counseled over the years of teenagers. You know, you help them by the dozens.
This isn't a patient. This is me. This is my daughter we're talking about. After everything she's been through, Lucy, I don't have a clue about how to reach her. I don't even know where to start.
I wouldn't wish what happened to Rachel on anyone.
Yeah, right.
What I do wish is that we could all just help each other.
Like you helped me before.
Okay, come on. I admit, I made some mistakes.
You mean like the time you said my whole family is crazy?
I'm sorry about
Stay
that.
away from my husband, leave Kevin alone. Was that just another mistake?
I know you're angry right
You don't know a damn thing about me. You hated me from the minute you met me, and now that you know I'm Kevin's daughter, you gotta hate me even more.
That's not true.
You're a liar. But you know what? It doesn't matter anymore, because Kevin is my father, and you have to deal with me now, like it or not.
I am really trying to.
I don't believe you. It drives you nuts, knowing that I'm Kevin's daughter. Tell me you wouldn't give anything if it could all be a lie. You think I am some kind of bad seed who's going to destroy your happy little marriage, who's going to destroy your life, just like you think my mother tried to.
Livvie, I didn't come from a G-rated family either, okay? Rachel made her own choices. You are not responsible for her. You never hurt anybody.
She never meant to hurt anybody either.
Livvie, she was experimenting on people.
If someone you loved was dying, you would try to do anything you could to help them. That is all she was trying to do, was cure my grandmother. And she would have, but you ruined everything. Because of you, my grandmother is probably gonna die, and my mother is lying in there like some kind of vegetable, and you want to be my friend? You make me sick. You are...
That's enough. Do you hear me, Livvie? That's enough.
See, I don't know what Livvie needs.
Well, I bet you figure it out. I mean, dealing with me all these years, I'm telling you, compared to me, Livvie will be a snap.
You think?
Yeah, I know. You just have to be patient. You know, let her come to you. Let her show you the way. You know, think about it. Who did she come to for help before any of this father and daughter stuff?
So don't push it.
Yeah. She will come to know that you will love her.
She will?
Yeah. You just gotta sit back and let her know that you're just patient and that you're waiting so she can come when she's ready.
So, how long have you had your license to practice?
Ow. I think ever since I was hanging out with you all these years, I guess it sort of rubbed off on pretty good, huh?
You're great.
Doc, you will be too. I just know it.
I know you're going through a lot, but letting it out on Eve is not going to help anyone. So let it go and move on.
Oh, sure, that'll be easy.
Hey, no one ever said it was easy. You're standing here spinning your wheels and yelling at people when your grandmother needs help.
A grandmother who's dying.
Wouldn't be so sure about that.
What do you mean?
Ian, did you give Estelle the cure?
Oh, my God.
It's not going to be a total recovery. The disease did a lot of damage, but it's not going to do any more. She's not going to die, not of this.
She's gonna live?
Yeah.
My grandmother's gonna live. Ian, thank you so much.
There wouldn't have been a cure without Eve. Dr. Lambert here is not your enemy, so don't treat her like it. She's a strong, compassionate woman who put her life on the line for you, and I know you're young, and I understand that. But I promise you, you'll not find a friend as kind and as giving as she is. And if there's a chance, even a slight chance, that she will be in your life, well, I suggest you take it. But that's not my call. It's yours and yours.
Look, I don't know what you expect from me.
Nothing. Just, if you're willing to keep the door open, then so am I.
Livvie, they need you to fill out some paperwork for Rachel over in reception.
Well, I guess
Go.
Hey, and thank you. To the both of you.
Dr. Rodriguez, 2715 East. Dr.
What? Something else?
Rodriguez, 2715.
Oh, no, nothing. I was just wondering.
Wondering what?
Yeah, about you and your training. No, no, never mind. Bye.
Don't ask.
No, I wasn't going to. Not in your condition.
My condition?
Well, either you have a fever, or I'm ready for sainthood.
I stand behind every word.
Just as long as you remember, I'm still flesh and blood.
I'm aware of that. Yeah. But I'm not changing my opinion.
I think I should.
No, I'll go. It's good to see you.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
Dr. Reitzel, 3288. Dr.
Chief?
James Reitzel, 3288.
Something wrong?
I'm just missing you. Can I have a hug?
Lifetime supply. Are you sure you're all right?
I'm fine. I just missed you, that's all.
Nurse Hartman, 4737. Nurse Donna Hartman, 4737.
Livvie? What is it?
Well, I just spoke to Dr. Baldwin.
What'd she say?
She said that my mom, or that Rachel, might never recover, might never be the same.
Livvie, we're going to do everything we can for her, I promise. Rachel's condition is complicated, but there's facilities where she can get the kind of intensive treatment that she needs. There's still hope.
Hope?
There's always hope. Would you like me to make the arrangements with Gail?
Please. I would like to spend as much time with her while I can.
I understand. Go ahead. Eve, I don't know how much more she can take. Now she has to watch Rachel be sent away. I mean, what's the breaking point? I mean, sooner or later, she's going to reach it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do for her.
Well, we could start by taking her home with us.
Do you mean that?
She's your daughter. Why shouldn't she come live with us?
Hey,
Hey.
rumor has you were looking for me.
Well, that rumor would be true. Have you also heard about the rumor how excellently well I'm doing?
Not a rumor. I looked at the chart before I came in. I still have some connections, although I'm not on staff anymore.
That is not true.
What do you mean?
Well, I heard this rumor also that some big fan of yours on the hospital board somehow pulled some strings and had you reinstated.
Is that right?
Yeah, now let me see. How does the rumor go? She's ever so grateful for you saving her life and finding a cure. I guess it's some small thanks. Payback.
Well, let her know that I wasn't the only one that found this cure. How many strings did she pull?
Ooh, let me see. I think there was some string about boardmen maybe planting the drugs and setting you up. And what was that other string? Oh, yeah. I think she told them that you might be threatening a lawsuit if they didn't cease and desist.
My fan said that.
I did. And, you know, lo and behold, guess what happened? They reinstated you. Just like that. I can't believe it. Can you believe it?
Of course I can't believe that. If you're involved in anything as possible, you got the gift for it.
Ah, well, thank you. And you have a gift. You have a gift to help people. And there are lots of people out there that want you to help them. Lots and lots of patients you need to focus on. And guess what? I got funding for the clinic through the end of next year.
Next year? You serious?
Yeah, I'm serious, and it gets even better. You're the boss. You're the big honcho. You're in charge. No one's going to be looking over your shoulder. So you can focus day and night and day on just helping those patients. No distractions.
Distractions?
I think you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I think I do. You think that if I'm busy saving patients, I won't have time to get into trouble?
Trouble?
Eve trouble.
Eve, you know, I didn't say that three-letter word.
No, you didn't. And I didn't mention Kevin. But I think we understand each other. Points made and subject closed, okay?
Okay, but can I just say one more thing? I just don't want to see anybody get hurt. Not even Eve, not Kevin, not me, and especially not you.
Well, how could that happen? Huh? You're gonna be too busy telling me how wonderful I am, and I've got the clinic, that's my life, and Eve's got Kevin. That's theirs.
Okay, so, deal?
Deal. You know, in some strange way, I think we're very similar. Because through all of our relationships, I think, we've always been alone. And now we've got to learn to be alone again. As usual.